Well, the Jays are on the brink of winning a series, and the Yankees are on the brink of elimination after just a dominant performance in Game 2 of the ALDS. CP24's Andrew Brennan is live this morning outside Rogers Center with more on the reaction to last night's game. I mean, it was really yesterday afternoon's game, Andrew, and just from start to finish, this game, it just felt like the Jays were in command.
There was a lot for Jays fans to take away from this game that was not only great, but historic. We had an historic grand slam. We had an historic start from a 22-year-old pitcher who has, by the way, played now with just about every team in the Jays organization, if not all, I think, this past year. And then did what at this point had been unthinkable for the franchise, getting double-digit strikeouts in a postseason, 11 over 5 1/3 innings. Just to put that in perspective, normally an elite pitcher will get one, maybe 1.5 Ks, strikeouts on average per inning. Like, that's relatively normal. You get some that'll get maybe up to early teens, and again, those are rare instances. And this is so rare that it was the first time something like this has happened in franchise history, going back to 1977. And the amount of euphoric thank yous from this crowd, Nick, I can't describe the cheering from people as they were saying thank you as he was being taken off the mound. And just speaking of the cheering, we're here right now. You can see the just fever pitch coming from the stands when Vladimir Guerrero Jr. knocked out that ball to left field, 415 feet, and got that first grand slam this franchise has ever seen in the postseason. Lots to be proud of, especially for Carol and Dave, the parents of one Trey Yasavage, who were in the stands along with his brother Cole yesterday to watch this kid just tear apart one of the most well-paid lineups in baseball. And this is what he had to say afterwards, by the way.
I was just doing what I feel comfortable doing, throwing splits late in the count, and just so happens they were swinging and missing at a bunch of them and chasing them down. So, I mean, I didn't change anything. I just was the Trey that I usually am, and it really worked out tonight.
We can think about all the stuff, stuff and demeanor like that. That's all there, but to go do that, it's you think it's a pretty unique look, and it definitely showed. So what we were looking for were command, poise, all that kind of stuff. That was there. Swings were evident that stuff was good, and I knew I was getting booed when I went out there. But he wasn't going to go 120, 130 pitches. Just wanted to kind of let him get recognized for a job well done.
A job well done indeed, Nick. And I'm actually so tired. I can't remember if I said Cheryl or Carol. That's a great Archer joke, by the way. But Cheryl's the name of this kid's mom. And Cheryl and Dave were at the ballpark to watch their son Trey. By 2:30, they were in their seats. And the whole time, as they were going through the broadcast for the American stations and everybody else, they had smiles on their face, and they were clearly so proud. And I think this whole city agrees with them. They're really proud of what this 22-year-old and 69 days old, by the way, as he did this performance, did yesterday against these New York Yankees. We turn ahead to Game 3 in New York, potentially the deciding one, Nick. That's on Tuesday. By they, I mean the Jays are getting at least one day off, and seems that rest has been doing them good.
Although I kind of feel like they just want to keep this going. I mean, when you're winning games, with double digits, but anyway, one game off and then they move on. But yeah, that post-game interview with Trey on the field yesterday, when he talked about his parents were like, that was amazing. If you didn't have a little dust in your eye at that point, something's happening there, or not happening indeed. Okay, so Andrew Brennan. Oh. We're going to say something?
It was beautiful. Honestly, it was so loud in there. I was going to say really quickly, it was so loud in the stands that I couldn't hear half of what he said because it just like the din over the from the crowd. It was just too much. It was a beautiful moment.
Yeah, Toronto fans were absolutely, the energy there, it was electric, and we'll see what happens in New York tomorrow night. Andrew, appreciate you setting us up from Rogers Center this morning. Thank you.